play guessing games? Which country are we visiting? If it was a colour, it would be blue. If it was a thing, it would be a boat. If it was a flag, it would be blue and white. Now you've all guessed, haven't you? It's Greece.
Bonjour madame.
Bonjour Julia.
Je voudrais aller en Grèce.
Et pourquoi est-ce que tu vas aller en Grèce?
The first time I saw a bluebird, it was on a postcard.
Parce que j'ai lu des légendes et puis...
Then I read about it in a book.
C'est merveilleux. Et puis... J'aimerais bien...
So I would like to go out and find one, because I think it is a symbol of happiness.
J'aimerais bien ressembler à un bleu.
Greece is a country, of course, but it's also the sea. You can get there by boat. One of our Greek friends is taking us. His name is Dennis.
Comme celle-là, là, puis alors avec le vent, on est poussé.
C'est comme les bateaux d'autrefois?
C'est un peu comme les bateaux d'autrefois, et autrefois, bah, les gens voyageaient aussi rien que par la voile.
Qu'est-ce que c'est sur ce bateau, ça?
À moi, c'est ce qu'on appelle un skipper.
Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire, skipper?
Skipper, c'est quelqu'un qui conduit le bateau, qui est responsable du bateau.
Of course, Dennis is pretty familiar with some of the 1,400 Greek islands.
Connaître le vent, connaître le bateau et tout connaître, quoi.
The Greeks have always been great sailors. We have left Piraeus, the port of Athens, and we are sailing to Knossos, in Crete.
On est parti du port de Pirée, et puis on va arriver en Crète. Et en Crète, on va aller à Knossos. Tu sais pourquoi on va à Knossos?
Crete, Knossos. These are names we find in all the books about Greek history. A fantastic history with gods and heroes. On the island of Crete live the oldest inhabitants of Greece, some of them in palaces like this one. This palace in Knossos was once inhabited by a strange beast, or so they say. It was the palace of King Minos, and it had a huge maze, in the centre of which lived the Minotaur, a half-man, half-bull who fed on human flesh. Perhaps it was true in the old days. But with time, these stories have become legends. It's what's called mythology. In Knossos, there are still reminders. Look, the Minotaur. A blue ape. A blue dolphin. A bird. No, it's not the bluebird.
Oh non, c'est pas lui celui-là.
This is Crete on the map. We didn't find the bluebird there. And here's Santorini, the most mysterious of all Greek islands. Let's go there. Let's go. Easy to say, but not so easy to do. A sailing ship needs wind to go forward. The more wind, the faster it goes. But you have to be careful. Dennis is no Ulysses, but he is very clever. I was less clever. I had forgotten that the sailing ship leans sideways as it goes forward. A sheer cliff towering over the sea is a reminder of the worst earthquake in world history, Santorini. From the village on top, they have seen the ship arriving. Children, mules, donkeys, they all rush down. 300 steps down, that's not too bad. 300 steps up, that's not quite so good for the little mule driver, Marinos, even though he's used to it. In Greece, when you don't have the sea, you have mountains. All the islands have hills, mountain ranges, and even volcanoes. No, I don't need help, thank you. Who's this funny blonde boy anyway, who sometimes speaks French and sometimes Greek? But if you're alone, how do you make friends? And why is this village deserted? Why are the houses in ruins? This is an island, a land surrounded by water, so it's not easy to get away. I shall probably see that funny blonde boy again. He's called Argyris. His father is Greek, his mother is French. That's why he speaks both languages. Today, Argyris is helping a friend of his, Manoli, to pull up. The nets are full of little fish, smelts, nearly 20 kilos of them. Manoli and his wife Catalina are pleased. Tonight there will be lots of money at home, 6,000 drachma at least.
Est-ce que tu peux venir jouer avec moi?
I asked Argyris to give me a Greek lesson.
Ήλιο.
Ήλιο.
Ça veut dire le soleil. Θάλασσα.
Θάλασσα.
Ça veut dire la mer. Nisi.
Νησί.
Ça veut dire l'île. Caravia.
Caravia.
Ça veut dire bateau.
Julia, pourquoi tu as envie d'apprendre le grec?
I want to learn Greek because it might help me to find the bluebird.
J'ai une idée.
Argyris has an idea.
Là-bas.
Perhaps we'll find the bluebird over there by the volcano.
Bah, toi, t'as qu'à aller par là, puis moi, je par là. Toi, de ton côté, tu verras des petites fumées.
Argyris explained to me what a volcano is. A mountain with fire inside and a sort of very hot liquid. It's a bit like a thermos. I'm worried. A volcano must be very dangerous. I have read about demons, dragons inside volcanoes.
Regarde, ça fume. Moi, qui est un toujours. Qu'est-ce que c'est ce truc-là? Tu crois que c'est du souffle?
Oh, it's hot. And is this sulphur? But Argyris says a volcano is not only dangerous, it can also be fun. You can slide down the mountain. It's like a toboggan run. In the village, you can play hide and seek between the underground houses, which are dug out of the white stone.
Je suis là. Trouvé.
And on the lovely beach, you can play with the stones which were thrown out by the volcano long ago. Soft, light stones. Porcelaini. What does it mean? Pumice stone. Pumice floats. I found one! I've won! I'll throw it to you. Doesn't hurt. I've won again! But it's even more fun to bathe in the hot mud at the foot of the volcano. You can cover yourself in it. Sometimes parents too come bathing because the mud can cure. It cures rheumatism and arthritis. I've already made lots of friends. Today it's a quieter day. I have gone to the beach with Eleni to pick wild lilies. One for you, one for me, one for each of my Greek friends. Now Marinos is teaching me Greek.
Tu me dis non avec ta tête, parce que aussi ça veut dire non. Mais tu me dis oui avec ta tête. Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? Όχι. Όχι. No, είναι αντιπαθητική. Η Τζούλια είναι αντιπαθητικά. Όχι, η Μαρίνο. Η Τζούλια. Η Μαρίνο είναι συμπαθητική.
Marinos, do you like me?
Η Μαρίνο.
He says he doesn't dislike me.
Αντιπαθητική. Η Τζούλια είναι αντιπαθητικά. Όχι, Μαρίνο. Όχι, Μαρίνο. Μαρίνο. Ναι. Μαρίνο. Ναι. Είναι αντιπαθητική.
But what Manoli likes best is ouzo, the Greek drink which tastes of aniseed. And have we forgotten the bluebird? Of course we haven't. Akis is a young farmer on the island. Today he's picking tomatoes. They're all important, even the tiny ones. Akis, you have forgotten one tomato. His grandfather Papu is cross. On the island, there isn't much fresh water for growing vegetables. This is a tank to collect rainwater.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
C'est pour recueillir l'eau potable.
But it's empty, so they must get the tanker. It brings water from far away and you have to buy it. Before buying, you taste it to make sure it's all right. Papu crushes the grapes to make wine. Here too, nothing, not a grain must be wasted. Will you help me, children? He says. Who wants to help? I am so tired. Marinos and Akis are ready to help Papu. I listen to the wine singing. And everybody shares the bread which Yaya, grandmother, has baked. Grandmothers are called Yaya in Greece. Today, Yaya is in a hurry. She is going to her church. Like every other granny in the village, she has her favourite church. She goes there often. She helps to keep it tidy. And she prays there. Tomorrow there will be crowds of people to celebrate the feast of the Virgin Mary. They say that she protects the sailors against shipwrecks. Here is Aki. The priest is here. He alone, on this festival day, may allow the icon, the picture of the Virgin, to be taken in procession out of the church. They all walk behind it, sing, pray, and dance. In Greece, there is no festival without dancing, without sitaki, without bouzouki. But Marinos isn't dancing. He is putting a pack saddle on his donkey. Like many children, he must work. Marinos has two jobs: bringing up visitors on his donkey and serving customers in his parents' electricity shop. He must get his sums right to give the correct change. Knowing how to count is important for children in Santorini, because more and more tourists are coming. They don't stay. They're just passing through. But they leave their mark like typical tourists. The children of Santorini must not only be able to count, they must also know how to write. On the first day back at school, they have all come to be blessed by the priest. Akis, Marinos, Eleni, all of them. No, one is missing. Argyris has stayed away. He knows we are leaving tomorrow. He wanted to have a last game of backgammon with me. Backgammon, Tavli, is the national game. Children, adults, they all play day and night. And it's during that game that Argyris and I worked out an unbelievable plot. There's a funny atmosphere on this boat which has taken us back to France. Dennis, who has a sweet tooth, can't understand why his Smarties have disappeared. And his chocolates too. Argyris has come along as a stowaway. Dennis is furious. The tray is empty. We knew we would be found out. We did it as a practical joke. Dennis wasn't too angry. He explained that I have to go back to France and Argyris back to his island. He took us on a lovely trip, then took us back to Santorini. I came here to look for the bluebird. I didn't find it, but in spite of that, I was happy. Why not, after all? The important thing was to keep on searching, to go further, to different places. To make new friends and see new sights.